Question number 1. Define angle of elevation. An angle of elevation is the angle between a horizontal line and the line of sight from an observer to an object at a higher level. Angle of depression means it is the angle between a horizontal line and the line of sight from an observer to an object at a lower level. Now let me explain to you in easy words over here. So let's take an example. This is a river over here, and there is a boat, and there is one of the men is sitting over here. This is an aeroplane flying in the sky. Now what happens is angle of elevation says an angle of elevation is the angle between a horizontal line. So what happens is, now let me draw a horizontal line over here. This is a horizontal line. Okay, horizontal line and the line of sight from an observer to an object in higher level. The man in the boat is looking at the plane over here. So do you see an angle is formed? So the angle which is formed, this is called what? Angle of elevation. Okay, so an angle of elevation is the angle, this is the one between a horizontal line, this is a horizontal line, and the line of sight, this is line of sight from an observer. This man is an observer to an object, plane is an object at a higher level. Now let's see another case. What happens is a person sitting in the plane is looks at this man over here. So the angle which will be formed like this. Okay, so angle of depression is the angle between a horizontal line. So in this case, horizontal line for this person sitting in the plane is this one. So angle of depression is formed between a horizontal line and the line of sight. You see the red color line of sight from an observer. Now observer is the person sitting in the plane to an object at a lower level. So you can see there's an angle over here. So in this diagram over here, this is one angle which is forming, this is one angle over here. So what is the relationship between these two angles? The relationship is this: angle of elevation is always equal to what? Angle of depression. They ask this question in your SAT and ACT exam. Okay, angle of depression. These two angles are what? These two angles are equal. Okay, in this question they are asking from a state. They do not want us to solve anything. Only thing is you have to state. Okay, so let's say it says state which trigonometric ratio, which trigonometric function we will use to solve each problem. So we have to find out whether we will use sine, we will use cosine or tangent or the reciprocal. So this gives us, if angle S is 42 degrees, so I'll write over here angle S, this is my what? 42 degree. And ST is 8, so ST, this is my 8, and I have to find what? RS. Okay, what we have been doing earlier, first thing is we need to label our triangle. Okay, when we label our triangle, things become a lot more easier. So this is what? This is called what? This is called hypotenuse. Okay, now since they gave us this angle over here, so if I'm drawing an arrow like this is called my what? Adjacent side. This is a question mark, and this is called what? Opposite side. Okay, question is asking from us which trigonometric function we will use to solve this problem. Now look over here, we only have to worry about one unknown quantity. This is unknown quantity, we don't know this, and one is known quantity, they gave you this. Between these two we will be forming a ratio. Now my question to you is this: now tell me, this is a mnemonic, so ka tua. Now look at only these two circles and tell me which ratio we will use. So this one says adjacent, so I see adjacent over here. This says hypotenuse, I see hypotenuse over here. So what it is telling me is we will use cosine function to solve this. I'll write over here, I will use what? Cosine to solve this problem. Okay, next question. Same thing, which state, which trigonometric function you would use to solve each problem. So they have given us, if up, now remember uppercase T means it's an angle, and you can see 55 degree. So uppercase T is what? 55 degree. And RT is your 5, this is your 5, and they want us to find what? RS. Let's make this as X. Okay, now label the triangle over here. Because of this 90 degree, this will be called hypotenuse, and this will be called my what? This is called my adjacent side, and this is called my opposite. Now first what I will do is I will first of all circle my known and unknown. So this is my unknown, this is my what? Known. Okay, always remember we are looking for unknown and known. These two values we will be looking at. Known, unknown, known. Okay, now my mnemonic is so ka toa. Now looking at these two circles, tell me which one can we use. Okay, O means this is opposite adjacent, so I think this is the one. You see, opposite adjacent. So this is the one which I will be needing for this. So I'll write over here. I will use the function called tangent to solve this problem. Okay, they are not asking us to solve, they just say state. So okay, now let's look at this question. Again, we are still on stating. We don't have to solve anything, just state. If s is equal to 27 degree, so this is uppercase s, this means first let's circle this part over here. It says 27 degree, I'll write 27 degree over here. tr is 7, this is my 7, and they want me to find ts, this is my question mark. They want me to find this means x. Okay, so how we were solving? Label our triangle. So this is what? Hypotenuse. Now since I have to find this, I will circle this one. Okay, so now look at this one. So if I would draw an arrow like this is my what? Adjacent, this is my what? Opposite. I will circle this. Okay, now question is why I am not drawing any circle over here? Because there is no value of adjacent side given to me. Only thing I have to worry about is what? One unknown quantity. Unknown means which I don't know. They want me to find the answer. So they want me to find the answer of this. Known means they gave me 7. So my mnemonic is so ka toa. So tell me which one I will use. I will look at these two circles. Opposite hypotenuse means I will use sine. So my answer is what? Sine. This is the one I'm using to solve this. Remember, I'm not solving anything. I'm just writing my which function I will use to solve this problem. Okay, now I want you all to learn a new concept. Whenever you will see uppercase letter A, B, and C, these denotes what? Angles. Wherever you will see lowercase a, lowercase b, lowercase c, these are used to represent sides of a triangle. You should make some notes as I'm writing over here. Take some notes over here. Now let's take an example. I have a triangle over here. Okay, this is my A, this is my B, this is my C. These are angles. What are these? Angle. Look here, uppercase means angles. Now you have to, from now onwards, you have to keep in mind the side which is opposite to angle. Now look over here, when I call about side, I talk about this. This will be represented by lowercase of this angle. Now for example, this is angle P. Which is the side opposite to this? This is the side opposite to angle P. Look, see, this is a side. So what is the name of this side? The name of this side is what? Lowercase p. Now let's take it this one. This is angle C. The side opposite is what? This one. So how do we label this? We will label this as what? Lowercase c. Let me give you one more example. Okay, this is my P, Q, R. Now if I am looking at, okay, now let's start with R. This is angle R, this is angle Q, this is angle P. So when I'm drawing a straight line over here, this will be my side lowercase r. Now this is my angle P. When I'm looking at the side which is opposite to it, this is the side which is opposite. This is called lowercase p. Now when I'm looking at angle Q, look at the side over here. This is called what? Lowercase q. So this is how you will be looking at the sides and angles from now onwards. Again, a reminder, to solve these questions you will need is a scientific calculator. Okay, step number 1, we label our triangle given on the basis of the data which is given to us. If A is equal to 65, can you all see this is uppercase A? Uppercase A means we are talking about angles. So this is my what? 65 degree, and I need to circle this because I will be using this angle. AB is 10, so if you look at this side AB, this is your 10. They want us to find BC, this is your X. Okay, I want you to circle this X because we have to find this, and they gave us this, circle this. Label the triangle. So this is 90 degree, this is called what? Hypotenuse. Opposite to 90 degree angle is hypotenuse. Now they given us this angle over here, so first of all I need to see whether this is opposite or adjacent. As you can see, again our arrow took a curve. This is called what? Adjacent side, and this is called what? Opposite side. Now what you will do is you will write your mnemonic. I'm writing over here, so ka tua. Okay, what your job is only to look at these two circles. So this circle says opposite, this says adjacent. Tell me which ratio you will use. Does it say opposite? Yes. Does it say adjacent? No. Does it say opposite? No. Does it say opposite? Adjacent? Yes. So we'll use which one? This one. So what you will do is you have to write it over here. As look here, I'm writing for you. Set it up like this. Okay. You will write over here opposite over adjacent. How I got opposite over adjacent? I got it from here because they gave me these two. So what is the value of opposite side? It is called x. What is the value of adjacent? 10. Now what it is equal to? What? Tangent. How I got tangent? I got it from here, tangent. Now tangent don't come alone. It comes with what? It comes with an angle. So tangent of what? Tangent of angle A. Okay. And I will substitute my, when I bring down this over here, it will be x over 10 is equal to tangent A. Tangent A, the value is 65 degree over 1. Now this is a proportion. How you solve a proportion? You cross multiply. So one time x will give you x, and this will be yours what? 10 times tangent 65 degree. Now you will need is your scientific calculator. So if you don't have scientific calculator, at this place you will be stopping because you don't know how to solve this. Okay, this easy. 10 times, please buy a scientific calculator for you. Tangent 65, and now you don't need to put a degree symbol. Automatically if you look, it says D over here. So and you press the button, your answer is 21.44. So my answer is what? X is equal to 21.44.